Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They go play action here. Purdy under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. They've got his man complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll go with the option. Coming right. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler. And he's got some space here. There he goes, right side. 20. Touchdown, Vikings. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line, out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. On 1st down, it's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards for number 11.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice.
And now off to the races, down the right side, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 56 yards, and the Niners have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Play action now, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they started to execute it, and they started to protect the guy. Because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They manage to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he stopped immediately there. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Cousins now from the 50. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That third down conversion good for 23. A first down throw for Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try the left side. Chandler, and just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Pick up, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Chandler, and this time he is in. Ty Chandler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they have taken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ballgame.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Following the interception, Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for a hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Third and short yardage. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson from 10 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with it down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Toward the back corner of the end zone. Feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 48. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Vikings. minutes to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the red zone now, Cousins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw again on second down. Cousins. Touchdown! Ty Chandler from 13 yards out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. For Debo here to start the drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Purdy now to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Cousins. And it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can guess.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Cousins again. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Cousins to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. But the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, and looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Play fake. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. He's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Purdy to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Cousins to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of legs behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Completes it to Jennings. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player. On the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.